Marvel, the Uncanny X-Men. The X-Men's first mission. Professor Charles Xavier showed the Uncanny X-Men his new invention, a machine called Cerebro. This device was able to locate other mutants with special powers, such as the X-Men. The X-Men used their mutant abilities to help people, but one mutant, Magneto, was using his powers for evil. Professor X knew Magneto, and he told the X-Men their story. His name was once Eric Magnus, and he used to be a good friend of mine. He was one of the first mutants I ever met, Professor X explained. He and Magnus once defeated an evil human named Baron von Strucker, who wanted to use his wealth to conquer and destroy. After meeting the Baron, Magnus felt this proved humans were inherently bad. Magnus took all the Baron's gold and waged war on the human race. Now he was attacking an army base. The X-Men were ready for their first mission as a team and were excited to use their powers for good. They knew they had to stop Magneto and protect the innocent. Professor X sent them off and wished them luck. Miles away, Magneto was wreaking havoc across the army base by using his powers to twist metal and control magnetic fields. The army tried to fight back with tanks and missiles, but they were useless against the evil mutant. Soldiers were hiding and running for cover, and that's when Magneto addressed the troops. "I am Magneto," he began, "and I claim this base in the name of mutant kind." Just then, the X-Men arrived. The X-Men sprang into action. They wanted the soldiers to see that mutants could also be good. They saved the soldiers and attacked Magneto, but defeating Magneto wasn't going to be easy. He had very strong powers. When Cyclops shot an optic blast at Magneto, nothing happened. Cyclops opened his ruby quartz visor even wider and used the full power of his blast, but Magneto used metal objects to block Cyclops' attack. As Cyclops blasted away at the debris, Marvel Girl used her powers to direct missiles toward Magneto, but his magnetic powers were able to send them right back at her. One missile flew towards Angel, who dodged it in the nick of time. But then Magneto took control of the missile and aimed it back toward Angel. The winged mutant was fast, but the missile was faster. Several more missiles flew towards Beast, who tried to catch them with his feet, but there were too many to grab, despite Beast's strength. The X-Men were losing. But then the X-Men got an idea. Magneto was stronger than the individual X-Men, but if they worked together, the X-Men had the power to stop the evil mutant. The X-Men combined their powers and attacked. Quickly realizing he was outnumbered, Magneto sent everything he could directly at the X-Men. The heroes tried to fight back, but it was hard to avoid the flying debris. The X-Men didn't give up hope. When Magneto attacked again, Marvel Girl covered her teammates with a force field. Magneto's attacks were useless now, so instead, Magneto decided to escape. When they returned to Professor X, the X-Men told him how disappointed they were about letting Magneto get away. On the contrary, the professor said, "I'm very proud of you for stopping the attack and for saving the soldiers." Professor X continued, "Magneto wasn't strong enough to fight you all at once. You did what you set out to do. You stopped the attack and saved innocent people. All of you have done an excellent job." The X-Men knew this was just their first mission, and they had to train to become better superheroes. Over the next few months, they trained in a special gym called the Danger Room. The room was filled with various obstacles that would help the X-Men perfect their abilities. Missiles and lasers attacked them, trying to duplicate the many challenges they would encounter when battling against evil mutants and other villains. And while his students trained, Professor Xavier used Cerebro to keep a constant watch for good mutants who could join their team, and evil mutants that would need to be defeated. He also kept a close eye on his one-time friend and now enemy, Magneto. Professor X knew the team would have to fight him again, and when they did, the Uncanny X-Men would be ready.